Looks like we're here once again to talk about how, well, quite frankly, God doesn't really care about your opinion. And that if you hate God for whatever reason, which I see a lot of people doing, particularly the Abrahamic God, that being Yod-Hava and Allah and some other names, which I'm not going to say. If you go around hating God and hating who he is and what he stands for or what have you, if you hate God, then you shouldn't be surprised when, quote unquote, God does shit that you don't like. Because quite frankly, God doesn't care about your opinion. Now, I know there's plenty of stuff in, plenty of cases in the Bible, Quran, and Torah, if you consider the big three, the Abrahamic God, where he lets people get away with some pretty, screwed up shit by modern mainstream human standards. However, doesn't change the fact that God is okay with it. Yes, there has been quite a few times where, God was perfectly okay and even loved some of the people that, did what we consider in modern day to be screwed up shit. Take for that what you will. However, with that being said, you gotta accept what God does. No matter what, God's gonna do what God's gonna do. And God's gonna continue to do what God's gonna continue to do. And if God continues to do whatever God does, then you have to accept it. Because if you decide that in the Bible or whatever, that God is screwed up for allowing certain things to happen, or if you consider one of God's commandments or some of his commandments to be screwed up, then you hate God. Now, of course, I'm aware that there are other religions that honor other gods and they worship other deities. That being said, once again, are you hating God? And if you are, why? And if you are hating God, you're probably fucking wrong. In fact, you are wrong. So there you go.